point when Toyota's RAV4 first went at a bargain 22 years back. It divided the auto and truck portions and left us scratching our heads over what to call it. It was molded like a wagon and drove like an auto, yet it offered all-wheel drive and sat on huge wheels that managed fairground freedom. Today, we know such auto-based trucklets as hybrids, and the market is flooding with them. Up until this point, the multiplication of contenders hasn't stolen top deals respects from Toyota. The RAV4 is currently the organization's top-of-the-line choke, and additionally supplanting the Camry as the top-of-the-line non-pickup truck vehicle in America. Now, Toyota could likely slap the RAV4 identification on a shopping basket and individuals would get it on name acknowledgement alone. Luckily, that isn't the way Toyota took in planning the all-new, fifth-age display. The all-new RAV4, for the individuals who weren't around in 1996, that name remains for recreational activity vehicle with four-wheel drive, looks groups more considerable than its front, upright antecedent. Growing 0.4 inch more extensive than previously and donning a wheelbase 1.2 inches longer rays, as do shorter shades, general length is down 0.2 inch. The long, wide body takes the RAV4 back to the third-age model's relative, tasteful statures. Strict rise is accomplished by a recently taller ride stature, which is the greater part an inch more remote starting from the earliest stage the old RAV4 without punishing streamlined feature. We especially like the burlier plant components motivated by Toyota's 4Runner SUV and Tacoma pickup, which incorporate the wide-set front ignitions, upright grille, and pumped-out bumpers. There is some Jeep Compass in the drifting rooftop outline, while the general shape isn't not at all like the Jeep Cherokee. Its grip of a truckier look appears to be in a perfect world coordinated to purchasers perpetually rambunctious clamoring for such things. The adventure trim specifically typifies this move and further sets the RAV4 separated from more car-like contenders, for example, the Honda CR-V and the Mazda CX-5. Extended from the current RAV4, the adventure ups the thrust to assist with bigger tires and an alternate front guard and grille configuration apparently yanked ideal off the Tacoma pickup. Experienced models likewise can be headed with a differentiating white-hued rooftop in a shade called Ice Edge, while their insides are spruced up with orange sewing and accents. Typically, the crossbreed demonstrate, another vestige from the current RAV4, has an impressively more feeble-kneed look, with smallish tires giving it an unmistakably less tough vibe. The half-and-half stark painted rooftop additionally upgrades its moderately low-through appearance. We'll do our best to slice through the RAV4's numerous acronyms, beginning with TNGA, which remains for Toyota New Global Architecture. Other than supporting this new RAV4, the part set additionally sits underneath the most recent Prius, Camry, and cutting-edge Corolla. There likewise is the RAV4's standard TSS, Toyota Safety Sense, 2.0. Standard over the RAV4 family, it incorporates programmed high-shaft control, versatile voyage control, computerized crisis braking, path takeoff cautioning, and, new this year, a self-guiding path-keeping capacity named lane tracing assist. Blind-side observing in front and back cross-activity-ready frameworks are discretionary. Power originates from an immediate import-infused dynamic force 2.5-liter inline-4 imparted to the Camry, or the most recent gas-electric Toyota hybrid system, THS2. Last strength, torque, and efficiency figures for each powertrain are not out yet, but rather a similar dynamic force 2.5-liter 4-chamber makes a solid 203 drive and 184 pounds-to-foot of torque in the Camry. Expect comparative yield figures for the RAV4. Toyota guarantees that the mixture will be the more intense of the two and more grounded than a year ago's half-breed. On account of its combine with electric engines, one enables the motor to turn the front wheels by means of a ceaseless factor-programmed transmission. Alternate power is the backup. The back engine is additionally 30% more effective than last year's. RAVs come standard with an 8-speed programmed transmission and front-wheel drive. Two unmistakable all-wheel drive frameworks are offered, the fancier of which fuses raised hub torque vector. This setup, accessible just on the limited and adventure trim levels, can mechanically separate the back wheels to decrease parasitic delay the expressway, enhancing efficiency. Despite which all-wheel drive framework is picked, RAV4's So Prepared will have Toyota's multi-terrain select component, which has motor and footing control settings streamlined for navigating snow, mud, sand, or shapes. While Toyota guarantees 5 trim levels with the 2.5-liter and 4 with the half-breed powertrain, it has so far affirmed just the limited and adventure customary models and the game-themed XSE crossbreed. We presume the range at last will have SE, XSE, Limited, Adventure, and Platinum or XLE trims, while the crossbreed may offer SE, XSE, Plus, and XLE or Limited trims. Toyota has tidied up the RAV4's already jumbled inside tasteful, embracing an attractive, upscale look that organizes center atmosphere controls underneath an expansive touchscreen with both volume and tuning handles. A helpful plate for knickknacks runs almost the whole width of the dashboard, like that in the Highlander. A 7.0-inch touchscreen running Toyota's Entune 3.0 programming is standard, similar to a Wi-Fi hotspot fueled by a Verizon Information Association, Apple CarPlay telephone mix, at long last, and Santan's Amazon Alexa voice right-hand usefulness. It works by means of your Bluetooth-matched brilliant gadget. Purchasers may move up to a 8.0-inch screen with satellite radio, and route is discretionary. Since we live in 2018, Toyota has made the new RAV4 accessible with up to 5 USB ports, which means every traveler could have a power source. A remote cheat telephone charger is discretionary, just like a 800-watt JBL sound framework. Indeed, even without Toyota's confirmation that the most up-to-date RAV4 will be smarter to drive than previously, the hybrid is without a doubt a more energetic creation than its anodyne ancestor, because of its expressive new mug and its much enhanced inside. You'll need to hold up until the point when the gas models go discounted not long from now. Crossbreed RAV4s arrive sooner than required in 2019, to check whether the driving background conveys on the guarantees made by the outline. One thing's nearly for certain, Toyota will offer a bundle of these things.